going to use to point at objects throughout the room. It is a wood wedge used in construction. No way, shape, or form is it used for firearms. This is a wood wedge used for constructions to install windows or doors. We're going to use it to point at objects throughout the room. Again, we're going to use this piece of wood that's for construction to install windows and doors to point at objects in the room. All right. Let me get some more water. We're empty, guys. All right, I actually decided to get I had to open, double tap the screen, guys. I had a watermelon in there I'm going to be drinking instead. Watermelon Arizona tea brand something juice. He's back, he says. Double tap that screen, my friend. Two people in the chat. You know what to do if you're new. Double tap the screen and subscribe. All right, we're putting that poll back up. See how this one does. Welcome back, guys. Double tap the screen. If you're new, subscribe as well if you could. Appreciate you. Redoing the poll again for the new people coming in. What's up, Mr. Handsome? He's out. Nice. Thank you for coming by. If you're new, could you subscribe? We are trying to get to 6,000 subs. Once we hit 6,000 subs, we're going to do a giveaway. So if you subscribe, turn notifications on, you'll know when we're doing that giveaway. No, don't hide him, Boom Boom. He's a good guy. I love a cleaning kit. There you go. Last time cleaning kit and range bag were neck and neck. The time before, range bag won. So currently range bag has the highest ratings. He'll come in, I'm sure. I don't want to ban him. He's been in here before. He's not a troll. He was in here before. It just has a funny name. We had one the other day that said something about crap in my hand or something like that. It was really crazy. Didn't say crap, though. It said the S word, in my hand. Yeah, it was really bad. But hey, he kept staying in, and I think he even subscribed. Cleaning kit needs to win. Right now it's winning. There's only, 3 voters, and you got that much on it. YouTube, we're just touching our screen. Just touching our screen. Nothing else. Love the revolvers, Brody. Thanks, Alex. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, we always need cleaning kits, right, guys? 38 in the chat. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and More. We'll give you a new look. We got our hat backwards. We rarely do that, guys. This ain't me. I don't put my hat backwards. What up, David? Because everyone would love to win a cleaning kit, right? Anton, what's up? Anton say, oh! What's up, buddy? Like and subscribe. You're new to the channel, I believe. I'm 8. You don't have to tell me that. If you're that young, you got to get out. Lochin, you can't be in this channel. Get out. Boom, boom. Give him the boot. Boom, boom. Take care of Luncheon. Unfortunately, people that young cannot be in the chat. Thanks, Alex. Hey, beat you to it, boom, boom. Jeremy, how's it going? I'm a noob. Actually, I'm not. I probably have more than you do. No, Alex, my Makarov is in the safe. That is a little 22. And Don, what's up? Nay, I'm not. Come on, guys. Cleaning kit, cleaning kit, cleaning kit. I'm not new for confirmation. Anton, you been here before? Okay. All BB guns. Nope, Hank. There's a pellet gun right there, but the rest are real. Nerf. We got a Nerf gun right there. We do have one Nerf gun in the chat. Right there, buddy. One Nerf gun. Anton. Yeah, you probably were. I don't know. There was a guy with an A in him. That's real. The Nerf gun's the real one. I like it, Hank. How you doing? Emily, yes, we have an AK. Right there. Kalashnikov right there. Guess you're not allowed to touch that toy either. I don't know. Arms Room does. I mean, not Arms Room. Utah Dad does. Jeremy, why just why? Do you have any ammunition you got rid of because it's starting to get bad? No, Alex, I haven't. You're not a real gun guy if you don't have Nerf guns. I got one. Ordered an M1 ain't been yet from Optus Planet, but it came in from Illinois and UPS decided it needed a trip to Texas. Interesting. Emily, hi, welcome. Must say I approved the armory. Thank you. Anyways, just hit the sub. Thank you, Hank. Appreciate you, man. We're trying to get to 6,000. Once we get to 6,000, we got a giveaway. We've been voting on these three. If we should get a backpack, range bag, or cleaning kit. So far, range kit, because I did 3 lives. Range bag has been the most. Currently, though, they're neck and neck range bag and cleaning kit, I believe. Do you have a standoff? Never have. Do you have a sniper? Rochelle, 338 Lapua precision rifle, pretty much a sniper rifle. It's a Ruger. Niche, hi. Do you have ammo for the H&R 32? I have a couple of them, Michael. A couple of them. Do you have a sniper? I already answered that one. Emily, welcome. Alex Jr., is the white handle a 25? No, that is a 22. Do you have ammunition that's bad? How do we tell? I'm not sure. Do you have a sniper? I already answered that. Do you own an automatic? Dizzy, I don't. Why the lever action is upside down? Super Shroud. Most everybody notices that and they ask. They're upside down because if I put them right side up on that shelf, the rack, they'll tip off. Which one is your favorite? Emily, see that one right there? The TTI Kinetic Combat? That's my favorite semi-automatic. The big revolver right here, 460. Smith & Wesson, that's my favorite revolver. So what you got in just this one room? A lot of guns. Wow, says Raymond. Like and subscribe, buddy. Spy with my little eye, 1X3030. Yep, Jack, it's right there. That's the 3030. And if you didn't think it was that one, then you got it wrong. I don't like wood. Well, I do. Do you remember me? I don't, Mr. King. Cleaning kit, cleaning kit, cleaning kit, cleaning kit. Call of Duty. Yes, the real Omni. Vlad, what's up? Forgot to mention the M1 Burnett was supposed to go to Wisconsin from Illinois, but we decided to take Texas. That is fun. Looking for H&R 32, rare to find. The gun itself, kind of. I found mine. That one was at an antique store. That was my first revolver I ever bought. That's so cool. Thanks, Emily. Let's see, Brode. I need to get outgun you somehow. Is Glock really getting discontinued, buddy? I heard they might, Miguel, at least in California. Ooh, Wonderbar. I'm just asking which one's your biggest gun. Emily, the 338 Lapua Sniper and my 10 gauges, 10 gauge shotguns, and my 500 Smith & Wesson right here, the very top shiny one that's long. Western Frying Oil, do you have an M1 Grand? Omni, I do not. How do you have so many subscribers? One by one, buddy, one ahead of the other. The blue pistol's mesmerizing. Yes, Gabriel, that is a Canik Meta SFX Signature Series Sketch. It's a mouthful. It's a collector's edition. Okay, I stop. Alex, how do you have so many subscribers? A lot of YouTube shorts and being consistent. Boom. Yep. Nice. I like guns. Boy Tai Chi, please subscribe. We were trying to get to 6,000 subscribers so we can get giveaway. Here's suggestions of the giveaway right here, guys. You like guns. Thank you. Do you have a Winchester? Hunter. Ready? Winchester. And I got a single shot 22 in there. It's a Winchester. And a 10 gauge pump Winchester. You have a 99. I do too. Boom, boom. It's inside the... it's not a Model 9 Arasaka. It's a Model 99 Savage in there. Do you have a SVT sniper? Schizo. I don't. So what do you got individually? What do you mean, Antone? Hi, I'm Michael. What's up, Michael? Where are your bullets? Omni, right there. Big old shelf full of them. Where's the Glock? Invincible, right there. I have a Glock 2010 mil. Boy Tai Che says, cool, thank you. You need a 2 gauge. Silly Willy, I don't know if they made them. They made 2 gauge pump guns, I guess. Pump guns? Those revolvers are insane. Pythons. No, they aren't. Dizzy Chizzy. Julian Klein, hi. Lovely, wow, thank you. Hey, Alex, can you go sub to me? Schizo says okay. Garcia says bye or hi. Do you have an AK-47 or AR-15? The Hunter, right there. AR-15, AK-47. Which one's your first gun? Emily, it's the one on the table right there. That 22 is the first gun I ever bought. It's a 22 Savage Bolt Action Mark II. Bought it in 2008. And I'm 35 now, so... 15 then. It's a neat section of the room. What do you mean, Anton? My man's looking and loaded. There we go. Can you show the AK-47? Invincible. I can't get really close right now because I'm plugged in. My phone's charging. Thanks, is Boo Boom. They made an 8 gauge. Yes, they did. I have a shell for an 8 gauge. They also made a 4. You sub. Thanks, Invincible. Are you heavy from Team Fortress 2? I've never played the game. Can we inspect a 5.7? Caden, I can get you close. I can get you close. FN 5.7 right there, folks. No easies, Hunter. I've been searching online for 32 cowboy rounds. I have an H&R tape top break. Micah, you can buy the 32 shorts. They're called 32 shorts. Do you have a Glock 17? I don't, Clarence. Between pistols, shotguns, rifles, and so on. I still don't know what you're asking, Anton, and there's a lot of people in the chat, so I'm trying to keep up. Where do you buy your guns? All sorts, Omni. We've been watching you videos a lot. Thanks, Emily. I mean, Flock. You mean Glock. No, I don't. I have a Glock 20. That's all. You have to leave the house right now. What gun do you think you're taking with you? Allegedly, there's a couple on the table that are loaded. Do you have explosion ammo? I don't. What's your favorite for the range? Matthew, my 9's probably. Oh, beautiful, like the FMK. I have an FMK, Jane. It's in the safe, though. How much is your collection worth, do you think? I don't know, Caden. Do you have any break-action shotguns? I have 2, I think. No, I have more than 2. All those double barrels are break-action. I have 9 double barrels. And I have 2 break-action single shots. Yeah, no problem. I watch every single one. No, where do you buy them from? Ami, I already said, are all different places. Online, swap meets, pawn shops, all over the place, my friend. Nothing is for sale. What's your YouTube channel? A lot of sites are down and having problems today. Cyber attack also affecting the algorithms, probably. I mean, what do you have all in all? A lot of stuff, Anton. A lot of stuff. Okay, I gotta go now. Gotta go. Call of Duty, thank you. Can't find you. Tried looking for you. You experienced any issues with the T-Chat can't come back? No, I have not, Rob. I have the original spring it came with, but there's also a lighter one that's in the box. I haven't installed it. I hear some people have problems with the lighter one. Do you have a hunting rifle? I got a whole bunch of them. That's boy. What's up, Chili? Zombie Apocalypse. What's 3 taking? Dizzy Chizzy. We're taking the 40, the HK-47. We're taking a 12-gauge shotgun and a 9mm. No MGs, Hunter. 25 ACP Saturday night special. Good evening, sir. I just got myself new pistol today. Joe Jack. Yeah, I have some of those. What pistol did you get? Understandable. Valdi says, hi. Any rocket launchers? No, I'm not. Well, back to scrolling through lives later. You absolutely a bloody legend. Thanks, Anton. Do you like hunting, and what's your favorite food? Matthew, I do like hunting. My favorite food is Chinese and Mexican. How long have you been doing this? Emily, I've been collecting since I was 18, back in 2008. I have been doing lives for 2 months and shorts for probably 3 or 4. You have to try out the new Kimber K2K11 Pro. Such a nice flicking pistol. Rob Castolcho. I have handled one. My local pawn and gun has one. But I haven't shot one yet. Any CZs? LOL CZP 090 Nocturne. I have some CZs. A CZ17 HMR and a CZ52 Tuckeroff. Emily says, hi. Any Breathiers or Labels or 8mm Mausers? Labels. I have an 8mm Mauser right there. Joe Jack. Turn to Christ. Jesus Christ. Love you. Repent. Kevin. Amen. I am a believer, by the way. That's cool. Have you used all your weapons before? Pretty much every one that functions I have shot. Boom, I subscribe to your channel. Ramil, welcome back. How are you? Guys, we're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. Then we're going to do a giveaway. Please help out with that, guys. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscribers. We are 134 subscribers away. $134 subscribers. You have a pump shotgun. I have 3 of them. Any automatic pump action shotguns? There's no such thing as automatic pump shotguns. Semi-automatic. We got a semi-automatic shotgun, and we got 3 pumps in there. Cabert Arms. Where'd it go? I didn't get to read it. It's something about Cabert Arms. They're expensive. I know that. Fabity K National 5.7 is gay. Yeah, maybe. Do you name your guns? I haven't, Matthew. I never have. Like Betsy, Lola, Johnson, whatever. I meant to add a... What you mean? FN is gay. I have a 5.7 PSA Rock. Are they gay, Turbo? Cabot Arms make super nice 1911. They are, Cabot. You know who has Cabot? The arms collector. or the collector, I mean. He does. What's your opinion on Turcados? I have one, Rob. It's a Thesis double stack. I love the thing. It loves 124 and higher, though, grains. Emily says, hey, look how many people is in you showing him. 53, yeah. Any Smith & Wesson Titan cylinder revolvers? No, I don't have any Smith & Wesson revolvers yet. Bought another CZ today, CZPO09C Nocturne. Getting ready to make sure it's good enough to go in my rotation. Nice, Jack. Do you have a sniper? Ramil, right there. 338 Lapua Ruger Precision. Alex says, do you know what the ALOF system is for beach loading shotguns? I don't, Alex. Got a 10 mil. Antonio, I do. Right there. It's a Glock 20 right there. Dan Weston as well. I have a Dan Weston and Smooth Butter. Have a good night, Desert. Hey, authorized personnel. Appreciate you showing up. What was your first weapon ever? Other than knives? Matthew, that little 22 right here. It's a 22 Savage. I bought it in 08 when I was 18. It's a bolt action Mark II. What's your first weapon? Or ask that. How many Desert Eagles do you have? I don't have any Hunter. Smith & Wesson makes nice 1911s. Tony says, bro, I wanted a Glock 20. Look awesome. They're okay. Smith & Wesson, Winchesters, blah, blah, blah. Which would you like, Jane? A Glock? Nice collection. Thanks, Jesus. Matt says, that's cool. Captain. What's up, Captain 0109? He say, hi. What's up, buddy? Like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscriptions, guys. You should collaborate with FAL, man, since you're both in AZ. We're trying to, Mr. Jordan. He keeps saying we're going to sometime. There's another guy that's from Areas Z too. Administrative Results. Ian McCullen and the guy that says that's a good shot or something like that. He's got a big beard. He's outskirts of Tucson, which is even closer to me. Just subscribe and share it and like. Hopefully it helps get your channel more subscribers. Dark Sigma, I appreciate that guy. Follow his example. Shout out to Dark Sigma, Mentally Rebel Wolf. Have you ever checked out Korean K2s? They have amazing recoil control. I haven't, Magister. What do you think of Glock disconnecting all previous generation pistol? I think it's stupid. They're trying to bow down to the liberals. Bro, you're funny. Yeah, what's your favorite pistol and least favorite that you own? So my favorite pistol, as in like semi-autos, Rob, is the TTI Canik Combat right there. Now, my worst is not out. It's a 25 Larson ACP. My first gun was a single-shot 20-gauge 40. My first gun purchased was a TX22 Gen 1. Nice. Alex, it's the system that lets you through single-shot shotguns into a semi-automatic with ammo. Interesting. Just a gun, no cowboys. I've got some cowboy stuff. I got holsters for that 357 or the 45, depending on what I put it on, as well as I have a 22 Magnum that has a holster. FN makes super nice firearms. Anyone who says FN sucks doesn't know what they're talking about. I've got one of them. We got one right there, an FN 5.7. I also have a PSA 5.7. Guys, I will get to you in the chat. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people. We're trying to get to everybody. We try to read all of them. If not, we got to zoom to the bottom. We're trying to get 6,000 subscribers, guys, so we can do a giveaway of either a backpack, a range bag, or a cleaning kit. Was the blue pistol custom painted, or was it that way when you bought it? Matthew, was that way when I bought it. It's called the Canik Sketch. They're discontinuing the Glock. I heard about that, Nino. What do you think about the FN 510? Never shot it, Niall. It's a 10 mil. Never shot the 509 either, but I do like the 509. Metasculo says, yo, love the blue one. Thanks, Dark Sigma. Boo, so at least here, R15. Hunter, I'm not sure what that is. Akum says, ha. Nice weapons, rhyme of Team Fortress 2. What do you think about this 365? Metasculo, I have one. I have a 365 macro. I EDC it. I also EDC a 2.0 bodyguard. I alternate. Magnums, yes. Mahamid. We have a 357 Magnum, a 460 Magnum, and a 500 Magnum. We also have a 22 mag in the safe and a 338 Magnum here. We also have 10 gauge Magnums, shotguns. Hello from Turkey. How's it been a good day? Yes, we are, Arkman. He's the heavy. Oh la la, says Deadpool. Can I have one? I don't have any Desert Eagles for you, Deadpool. We're down out of them. Did you lose yours again? Come on, man. You can't keep losing them. Those aren't cheap. Canik TP9 Elite. Actually, those are not TP9 Elites. That is a Canik TTI Combat, so even better. That is a Meta SFX Signature Series Sketch. Have you ever shot True Velocity ammo? I haven't, DJ Creepers. Is that a 500? That one, the long skinny barrel on top, is a 500. Mr. Kyla. Remember, like, I don't know, 2 streams ago, I said, do you have a minigun? And you said you don't. have one. So do you have a minigun now? No, I don't. Backpack, a cleaning kit, or range bag? Jane, which one did you Which would you pick? As my most powerful gun, nice. Skyro says I've shot many FNs and none of them failed. I was a gunsmith for 2 years and they always go bang. I'm back. I was just a keen live. Oh, Ken's live. Yeah, he was over there he just came on like 10 minutes ago. Welcome back, Captain. We had another captain in here. Best self-defense pistol. Nile? That probably depends what you like. Hellcat's good. The 43X. The 365s of the 6 hours. The 2.0 bodyguard. And a lot of the M&P shields. Very good. Or the Shield Plus. Every word God has tested, he's a shield to those that take refuge in him. Proverbs 35. Nice, Seed of Adam. Thank you for spreading the good word. I believe as well. I am a believer. John Venn, a pistol. That's not on there. Zimminton says, wow. Gary said hi. Tubok says hi. Effin Arkman says, I like your collection, brother. What do you think about your Can at Combat? Would you recommend to me? I would. Definitely would recommend. There's the other captain. Kali's production says hi. You have a CZ model 83. I do not. I have a CZ 52 and a CZ 427. Bushwhacker. I don't. That's a 500, but it's not the Bushwhacker edition. Never tried shooting. You should. Got a 35 Wayland. I do not. Cyber. Let's see. We got a pointing and a turtle. What does that mean? Desert, peace and love, brother. Hey, Paul Wick. What's going on, my friend? How'd your live go today? I think you had one earlier, right? I think I hopped on for a split second. Can't remember. Throughout the day, I hopped on a couples while I was working. How much would you have to say about how much your collection was? I have no idea. Have you ever heard of a gun maker, Emil Sibir? I haven't, Gary. Kahilaka Leon says hi. CZ72 is a great pistol. I hear they are. He have seen the Imuwat. Want to try a short gun. A short gun or a shotgun? We do not use that language in here, Kahil. Could you try to tone that back? Thank you. Kahilaki Leon. Emu War. That would be pretty bad. Rostrages, I hear, are worse. If you could only use one gun for the rest of your life, which would it choose? Ooh, I don't know. Because like my first one was at 22 in the very back right there. It's a Savage Mark II bolt action. I don't know, my friend. That's a hard one because I would almost want to go to the original one that I started with, right? But, it's just a 22, so you're not going to get much firepower out of it. You like the FNX 45? Never shot it, Mr. Purrs. The turtle don't like bad words. Nope. Do you like your pistols more than your rifles more? I'm not sure. Loani, unfortunately, you have to go. I told you we don't use that language here, and you still did it again. We hit it at the same time. The Great Emu War was when the Australian military declared war on the emus. I did hear about that. Yeah, we blocked her both at the same time, Alex. We both sniped her bum. I know, right? With usually it's one or the other does it before, and so she gets hit and then unhidden right away. And they lost. They did, Greg? For reals? They didn't have high enough power of rifles, huh? Guys, by the way, we are doing the emus one. Ouch. We're doing a giveaway at 6,000 subscribers, guys. We're at 5,879. Please give us some subscriptions so we can get to 6,000. And these are some suggestions of what the giveaway is going to be. Cleaning kit, range bag, or backpack. Right now, actually, cleaning kit is reigning because the other two we did, it'll add up for the cleaning kit to be more. Is the FN57 practical or a novelty? Probably both, David. Sketch, street. Yes, that is a sketch. Love the blue Canic. Brick Hick, that is a sketch. Signature series. Kind of like the Miami Mites, Miami Days, stuff like that. Showcase a favorite rifle. Well, one of my favorites, Hamsters, my 338 Lapua right there for snipers, or for bolt actions, I should say. You just sub. Thank you, Keela. Guys, follow Keela's example. FN45 is a good one. I hear they are. I also hear the 509 and the 510 are. Worst gun ever made in your opinion? The Zip. The Zip 22. It is not zip, it's Yep. It ain't zip. It's Troy, he be back. Welcome back, my friend. What ammunition would be best for leaving very little evidence? I don't know, Greg. Some type of ballistic tip. Gonzalez says, Enter Brenda Herrera meme about Zip 22. I forget what he says. What do you classify as a sniper? Like precision rifles would be sniper. Mr. Jordan, it's funny. People will be in here and like, oh, is that a sniper on your table? Because it has a scope. They watch too many video games and they think everything with the scope is a sniper rifle. How do you like the 338 for long range? SoCal, pretty good. I actually bought that in California years ago, and nothing's for sale. Zip of weed. My favorite for rifles would be the 308. I have a 308 Hamster. For my bolt actions, that's my favorite. For my lever, it's this one here from 1895. It's a Model 92 hexagon barrel, 32 Winchester centerfire. That's my favorite semi-auto, though, the AK. Ballistos or hops. Does anyone know what TT2 is? I don't. Ghost guns are worst guns ever made? Possibly. What's your favorite DMR? What's a DMR? Unfortunately, I'm drawing a blank. I live in Australia. Guns aren't common then. Yeah, they aren't. 357 mag or 45 revolver. I have both up there, Niall. That's a 357. That's a 45 Colt. Cimarron. Now, I have some rounds that are as hot of the 357. I have some 899 foot-pounds for this. I also have some that are 1,000 for that, but I don't shoot the 1,000 in that one. It's too powerful. Blow it up. I shoot the 1,000 in this one. This generated marksman rifle. Oh, I don't have a designated marksman rifle. I keep forgetting that's what it means. Sorry, guys. On average, the 22 long rifle jams 10 out of 22 times. I know how to make the 22 times out of 22. I do too, Brick Hick. Get a 10-22 and all your worries are gone. Andrew, no M1 Garands. Mr. E says hi. Bandana says, you got semi-auto AR and or rifle. It's a semi-auto. I don't have a bolt action AR. Right there. Semi-auto AR is right there. The Great Revolving Table. Terran Tactical. Yes, that one's a Terran Tactical. The TTI, Terran Tactical Institute. Or where the I stands for. DMD is Dynamic Marksman Rifle. Usually semi-308. Yeah, I don't have one of those. My favorite practical pistol is a HK VP9. What do you think? Very good guns, Mr. Prez. Got a 1911. Hamster, I do, right there. It's the Springfield Armor. I can't get any closer. What's your opinion? Would you be a better budget 3x9x40 rifle scope, preferably around 150? Also, what kind of rings? It's for Savage Mark II. So, that's a Savage Mark II right there. Bolt action, my friend. That is a 22 Magnum scope. As you can see right there, it says 22 mag on it. From Cabela's. Normally, though, I put on a Savage, a Vortex scope. So, like, I have a Vortex scope on my 22s. It's the Crossfire, I think, and then I have, like, the Copperhead on the other one. The one is a 3x9. The other one's a little bit bigger. I think it's a 4x12. Plus P ammo is bad for revolver shooting at long over time more than shooting non-plus P rated ammo. I'm not sure, buddy. Bro, you got rifles. I got a whole bunch of them. What was the quote from Brandon Herrera? I'm not sure. For the P37, I'm a P22. I have a combination rifle with a 16 gauge over 6.5, 5.8R, Turing made from the 1830s. Where do I get it? Appraised. I'm not sure, Gary. Maybe Rock Island Auctions? Rock Island Auctions? I have no idea, guys. But like I said, nothing's for sale either, so I don't know how to price stuff like that. Can I buy one? Nothing's for sale, Matthew. Nothing is for sale. Lots of rifles, buddy. Lots of rifles. The hunting rifles are in the safe. Semi-auto patrol rifle. I'm not sure what that is. How often does that Sega 12 jam? PERS. That is a Sega 12, but it's a clone. When I first got it, it was super dry, so I never oiled it, and right away it wasn't working right. Well, it's because it was dry as a bone, because it never was shot. But after I oiled it, it was perfect. Yes, that is a 500. The biggest one is a 500 BFR. That one second from the top, Mr. Troy. What kind of scope was on the 338 Lapua? Jordan, that is this right here. I got the box beside me because a lot of people ask about it. It's right here. Is that a Martin 336? It is not Bamba, guy. It looks like it. It's actually a Taurus Rossi Rio Grande. What's up, country girl? How are you doing? Country gal. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming to Desert Armory and More. Like and subscribe if you like 2A content, hiking, exploring caves or mines, or donkeys, or my little dog Skittles. You'll fall in love with him. He hikes with me all the time. Is that a musket? Yes, that's a musket from 1840s. It's a ball and cap. Good, relaxing, finally off work. Good for you, my friend. Do you have ammo for every gun? Pretty much, Shock. Sorry, one more question. Do you happen to get your first 22 rifle out for this first live? First beginning with Troy. Yes. I knew that you asked for that. And there goes my drink. At least most of it was out. So, Troy, you asked if I could put my first guns out. So here we go. Ready, Troy? You listening? All right. So that's my first gun I ever bought ever when I was 18 in 2008. It's a bolt action. It's a semi. It's obviously bolt action. It's was it Savage Mark II? This is the first little pistol I ever got from a swap meet for 100 buckaroos. That was the first revolver I ever got. What do you think of PSA Saber 10A1? I've never shot it. Some beautiful guns. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I actually knocked over my drink and some of it spilled. Thankfully, most of it was gone already. PSA, yeah, I hear PSA is good. I've never shot the Saber. They have another one that's a cat name. I forget what it's called. Ooh, $100 buckaroos. Yep. Cheeseburgers. No, I didn't say cheese boogers. From your nose. We did not say cheese boogers. Cheeseburgers. Any nitros? Shotguns that are nitros? No. I don't think any of them say nitro on them. Some of them shoot magnums. What's the gun on the tan box? Hamster, that's an MP5. You're up late. Yes, we decided to go a little bit later. This is our third short live. Each one's been in... First one was about an hour. The second one was like 40 minutes. This one's been 31. Are the older Colt Pythons 357 worth more than the new ones? I have one made in 70. Gary, it all depends on, the year, how many were made in that year, the quality of it. Guys, we are giving a giveaway at 6,000 subscriptions. We are close to 6,000. We are 5,881. We're doing a little vote up here at the top corner. What would you prefer in a giveaway? A backpack, a range bag, or a cleaning kit? Currently, the backpack's actually raining. Good on you, dropping like the heads to bed. M1 carbine or M1 Grand for a hunting trip? M1 Grand. Although, carbine's small, though. Probably Grand, though, because you could actually hunt something better with that. The 30 carbine, M1 carbine, what, you get coyotes, maybe deer? Arnold, welcome, buddy. I'm doing okay. Backpack. We'll double tap up there, buddy, on the backpack, if that's what you prefer. I have to remember all the feed, what it said. Do you know who Scout is? I know who Scott is with Kentucky Ballistics. Did you hit the goal? Car Guy. No, we're hoping to hit 6,000, but I don't think we'll hit it tonight. If I did a giveaway on my channel, it would have to be a body armor. There you go. That's a big giveaway, though. That's pretty high, body armor. Unless you get the Timo body armor, which actually isn't that bad. One Shot TV tested it out, and they're actually pretty good. No, for the gun. Did you hit the goal for the gun? Oh, for the TX22? Well, I think we probably have enough to get the cheaper one, but not quite the one I would like to get. That has a threaded barrel with a... It's the Toro. The TX Taurus Toro. TX22 Toro. What's up, John? Jane, welcome back. Wish I kept my grandpa's M1 Grand. You should have, hamster. You never get rid of old military stuff, especially if it was your grandparents. Hey, I'm gonna pack it up for the night. God bless, man. Brickhick, thank you for coming by. That blue one, car guy, is the Canik Meta SFX Signature Series Sketch. That's why it looks like a cartoon, because they call it Sketch. Take homes. Jane Vu. Can I have one of those pistols? Kane the Undertaker. Unfortunately not. Could you like and subscribe? We were trying to get to 6,000 subscriptions to do a giveaway. Might go online and probably buy another one. TX? Or body armor? Body armor is just as much. This is a sucker, by the way. I've been sucking on it for the last hour or so, chomping on it. All right, so thank you. Yeah, the giveaway, you have to be subscribed, turn your notifications on. That way we know when you're on here, and we'll put like maybe 60, 80 people on the list. We'll see whoever's in the chat at that point. And if they can't be out of country, though, that's the problem. It has to be in the States, unfortunately. I don't know how to get to if you're in another state. Just would cost a lot. Alex, this is a 5.7 right there, an FN. I also have a PSA Rock 5.7. Great video, nice arsenal. Thanks, Arnold. So today was about firsts, as well as special request. That's my first gun I ever bought. It's a 22 Savage Mark II. This is the first semi-automatic I ever bought. It's a 22 Rigarmi, rated in Italy. And that's my first revolver I ever got. I don't have my first shotgun out here. I didn't think about that one. It's a Sears and Roebuck from a yard sale for super cheap. Every time you say Alex, I think you're talking to me. There's another Alex. Yeah, Alex Koraviv. We had another Alex in here earlier, too. Alex, what is it? He has a little hat with horns out of it on his symbol. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Of all the people so far, I think we have 3 Alexes in and out. And we had 2 Jeromes one time, me and one in. And then 2 Grunwalds, me and Ethan. He was on here earlier. Still trying to figure out how to get a hold of him. Yeah, I know, right? It's just weird.
He's so weird. He's so weird, man. He's so weird, man.
Yep. What do you think about extended clips? You mean extended mags? I think they're cool. Put on the notifications. Good for you. What's your biggest gun? Alex, as in Karavu. The 338 Lapua. That thing weighs about 20 pounds. That's my biggest rifle. It's more of a sniper precision. Definitely robbing this place. You mean not? Watch your back, for sure. Little revolver would definitely be a lady's purse choice. It might have been originally. It's a little snub-nosed 32 Smith & Wesson short. What I need to do is buy the longs and then cut them down and then reload them. Because the shorts are a little hard to find. I found one place on GB that has them online. G3 with optics pretty stout. John's Life. I've never shot a G3. But Alex Jr., don't you have one? Don't you have a G3? Or is that John Wicks? Cheeky Street Urchin, aren't we, Jason? I have no idea. I'm coming for show. Jason, yeah. Haven't shot a 5.56. I got one right there, Alex. It's an AR-15. Modern sporting rifle. You have a knockoff one. Knockoff what? Oh, a G3. Oh, no, a G3 is like an FN. No, he doesn't have one of those. I was thinking of a Taurus G3. We're talking about a robber. Yeah. So you have the G3 clone. See, I have a friend who has the FAL clone. Did we just lose a couple subscriptions? 4 of them? I thought for sure we had 5,887. Clean the whole place up. There you go. Talk about a revolver, not FN, HKG3. Oh, it's right. FN is the FAL. My buddy has a clone of the FAL. It's DAI, I think. The company makes it. Did you ever shoot an Urgi? No, I haven't. What's that blueprint looking gun? It looks like an FN. Alec Carvu. That is a Canik Meta SFX Signature Series sketch. PTR. What's a PTR, Johns? I want to learn. What you got? DSA makes a FAL. That's it. Pers. That's the one I'm thinking about. DSA. That's the one FAL Man has. Shout out to FAL Man channel, guys. He's from Southern Arizona, just like me. Well, actually, Central. FAL Man has a great channel, guys. Shout out to him. He's been trying to get monetized, and they keep telling him he can't. He submits, they can't. Submits, they can't. Now they put him in waiting until January. So give him some encouragement, guys. He needs it. 2A videos are hard. YouTube, even though they're okay with it, they make it super hard for us to have guns. Alex, I don't know why. They don't give him a good definition why. Favorite gun? I don't really have a favorite. Alex Korevu. PTR 90 is the G3 clone. I have the Century C308, Chamberlain HKG3 Century Arm Motto C. Just in Life, I have a Century Arms right there. It's an MP5 clone with HK internals. Hey Dave, what's up? Then Can't is nowhere to be found. Driving me nuts. Hey guys, the OG subscriber, he's in town. That's our first subscriber, guys, Dave Murphy. He's been trying to find one of these Canik sketches. It's driving me nuts. If you want to become a member, starts at $1.99 a month, guys. Really do. YouTube is against a lot of stuff, though. Hamster, though. In their guidelines, it says they're against, like, people dress scantily and inappropriate actions. But yet, I see people doing it all the time on lives, and they don't get pulled. Jason, I live in Arizona. Like I said, I live in Arizona. I mentioned that a little bit ago. I like grinding a bowl of OG and taking a hit out of Rugbong. Whatever, Jane. Each their own. English shoe barrel shotguns. I have 4 of them. Pers. There's a single shot 10. That's a 410. These 2 right here are Garden Gun Rimfire Flowbert single shot shotguns. Yes, Alex Kariovu. Right there, 1911. I know, right? It's diabolical. I know. Arizona, where exactly, though? Jason, I am not going to tell you where I live. You ask those questions, that gets you kicked. You have any H&M guns? H&M? No, I don't. I don't even know what H&M stands for.
Ask stupid questions, you get stupid results, my friend.
H&R. Yeah, that one's an H&R. Pairs. That's an H&R 32 Smith & Wesson. I have a little H&R in there, 2 of them, actually. So they're all the same caliber, 32. Why do you learn how to sniff? Why did you learn how to sniff? I don't know how to sniff other than just with my nose just... Yeah, I don't know what you mean, Gene. 23 in the chat. Like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 6,000 subscriptions, guys, so we can start doing a giveaway. Excuse me, I've been wrong speak without violating YouTube guidelines. I know, right? LOL. Yeah, that's the only sniff I know how to do. Do you have a dislike for AKs? No, I have one. I love AKs. That's my favorite semi-automatic gun I own. Got an AK right there and an AR right there. I just don't have that many semi-automatics. I've got a AK-47 right there, the Sega 12 copy semi-auto, the AR-15, and then I have 2 1022s that are semi-auto. Any Palmetto Armory daggers? Dave, no, we have a 5.7 Rock PSA Armory, but not a dagger. Does 500 hurt? Alex, it does a little bit, especially if you don't have gloves on. You want to see me shooting that, take a look at my shorts. Actually, it's a long format video. I'm shooting this, and that on some lives, or not some lives, on some videos. I just posted one today about this one right here, but shooting 22s out of it. You take off the top, change the barrel out. It's a kit. Do you like Zanitco AKs? Zanitco, I've never heard of that brand, actually. So I'm not sure, Pers. DJCs, do you like ARs or AKs better? Overall, Hamster, I'd have to say an AK because it will outlast an AR in so many aspects of environments. PTR 91, obtain one. John's Life, I have no idea what that is. With the nails. AKs with the nails. Pers, no idea what you mean. Best recoil gun. I know what my worst one is. My 10 gauge single shot. That's my worst. To hit you with about 25 to 30 pounds of force. Go Google PTR 91. We might have to, guys. We might have to. What time is it? Whoa, it's almost 11. No, 10:30. Almost 10:30. I have shot a 357 Magnum. Nice, Alex. Which is a great brand of HK to buy? Great brand? You mean model? Because HK is the brand. Is that what you mean, Dave? I've gotten a lot of stuff before AR or AK. In my opinion, AK does way better than AR. They always have done an AR. Yeah, and so many. The only thing they don't outdo them is um accessories. You can put way more accessories on an AR, but you only need the basics and you'll get it done. Yeah, Dave, what do you mean? You said what's a good brand of AK to buy? HK. Maybe you mean AK? The PTR 90 is a G3 clone. G3 is like MP5 but scalded up. Scaled up. Oh, yes, it is. You're right. You're right. Welcome back, Rescue Police 454. You have a black rifle. I got a lot of black rifles. Ouch, says Alex. Zenitco is a brand that provides rails for the AKs for the Russian military. There you go. Answer says, yeah, just picked up a model A2A1 Barrett today. Nice, Israel. AK, sorry, fat fingers. Okay, so I thought maybe you're meaning HK, but that's the brand. Mine's a Kalashnikov. Zastava's good. I hear that BSA, is it called? BCR, Bear Creek Arsenal, BCA. Yeah, Bear Creek Arsenal I hear makes decent ones. But what do I know? I don't sell guns. Nothing's for sale here, so nothing is for sale. I got lots of blacks done, Rescue Police. Fan of 38 Super by Colt. I don't have a 38 Super. Never shot one. Also, if you decide to get cheeky and buy FRT lower for the MP5, it'll fit the PTR 91. Jones Life, we want to get an MP5 clone, I mean a lower, as in an FRT. But it looks like most of them, yeah, is the whole lower. What about PM Makarov? I do have a Makarov. It's made in Hungary from like the 60s to the 80s. It's in the safe. I like Bear Creek. Thanks. I'm on it. Yeah, there you go. Zastava. Although Zastava, they're quitting Zastavas in the U.S. So if you want a Zastava, Dave, Zastavas are going to just go up in price because they outlawed them in the U.S. right now. They put a ban on them to come back into the States. I have a Zastava double barrel 16 gauge, and I've got like 9,100 views on it. Are they really? Yeah, they really real. It'll fit the PTR 91 as well. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you buy something from Bear Creek Arsenal, Dave, are you a friend of Ken Rod's? All you do is give him the order number, and he'll get a kickback from that. Well, I know what I'm about to buy. Uh-oh. Got gifts, woodlock gun for my birthday just for showcase. Gifted a woodlock gun. What's a woodlock? Wheel lock. No, they don't outlaw Zastava is temporarily restricted. Export to build up their stock. And oh, is that why? I heard they were restricting them or blocking them right now because I worded that a little long. I meant to say like they're not allowing him into the country right now, as in they're banned currently. Ken Rod, nice dude. Yeah, he has an account with Bear Creek Arsenal, and so you just give him the order number, even if it was a while ago, and it helps his channel out. Ruger 4 is the only answer. Hunt him. I don't even know. What is a Ruger 4? Do you mind explaining? I've heard some people ask if I had a Ruger number 1. Not sure if they've ever said Ruger 4. I believe you're new to the channel. Do you mind subscribing? We are trying to get to 6,000 sometime soon so we can give a giveaway. These are suggestions if we're going to do a backpack giveaway, a range bag, or a cleaning kit. Right now, backpack is winning on this boat, but on some others won. Well, I appreciate that super chat, Dave. Thank you, my friend. Guys, by the way, super chats are going towards the TX22 Taurus and put an FRT in it. Once we get enough for that, we're going to put an FRT into the MP5 clone. We also have memberships starting at $1.99 a month. Dave Murphy is our OG member. He was the first guy. He subscribed about 2 weeks ago, I think, maybe 3. And we have about 6 members now so far. I'm a fan of Barrett. I think they're cool, but they're expensive as ever, Israel. They're not. Zastava need to set on local production. Their ammo has come back. They restocked the supplies. Okay, Johns. Gotcha. I don't know what the model is. Left one up. I don't have any Ruger number 4s on the table, if that's what you're talking about. That is a Ruger, the left. Let's see, this one's a Ruger, but that's one up on the right. That's a Ruger. I think the FRT is only $100 for the TX22. It depends where you get it. I've heard different stories, Dave. Some of the kits come with the side guides that wear. Some of them are just that little coin looking thing. That's a diamond, a triangular looking thing, and you can get them for like $65 on the interwebs. I've seen some. Hunter says, right, sorry. Yeah, that is a Ruger Blackhawk new edition. It's not the Super, though. Buy 357 from PPU, which is also Serbian. 357 for PPU. I don't even have that brand for 357. I have it for 303 British, and I think I have one box of 3030 in the PPU. Yeah, most of mine are 303 British in the PPU. I got 3 or 4 boxes of that. Well, more than that. Because I think this is one here, right? That's 4 at least. I have at least 4 boxes of 303 British in the PPU and 1 in 3030. Blessed enough to own 8 50 cal from Barrett. Dude, talk about it. What else you got? You got 8 of those. For 26 years, Makarov PM worked with me in the Russian police. Nice. It's a reliable pistol, never let me down, and became an extension of my hand. Nice. Have 2 match sequential serials in that model. Tuned, love them for sure. Nice hunting. Like and subscribe if you're new. I'd appreciate it. We're trying to get to 6,000 sometime soon so we can do a giveaway. Use it extremely because it's cheap for not being cat sneeze and it drops small game well. What was it? The 357. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely would. Especially, do you have an 11 lever action then? Because that would get game good. I don't have a lever action 357 or 45 Colt lever or 4570. I don't have 4570 of anything. And my dad just bought a 50 cal. I told him, let me get it. He told me no, when he dies I can. There you go. Carbine Saiga. Carbine Saiga. What says Carbine Saiga? It sounds unique. Or is it Sega? Pronounced Sega. Because I have the 12 gauge Sega clone. Has that big old mag on it right there. It's by that blondish honey colored pellet gun. I have a couple Berettas, a couple Colts, and some shotguns for home defense. Nice Israel. 30-30 lever. Take another thing in North America. Take anything. Yeah, this is a 30-30 right there. It's a Taurus Rossi Rio Grande. I've had that since 2012, 2013, something like that. Something like that. $44 likes, thumbs. Yeah, not as many thumbs up in this one. Double tap the screen, guys, if you hadn't. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming to Desert Armory and More, guys. Nice Rio Grande. It's a city here. Yeah, that must be Rio Grande. I forget what that is, a city. That Texas, maybe? That looks like a Marlin 336. Thinking of getting a Tommy gun next year. Nice. Oh, yeah, a Tommy would be nice. A Tommy. We don't have a Tommy. No Tommies. Other than we have a Tommy that comes in here that's subscribed. I think he was in here earlier. Oh, his name is Tommy something. I don't remember what his last name is or his handle's last name. I'm getting tired, guys. It's like 10:40 over here. Almost 10:35. I'll probably stop here in 7 minutes. Thoughts on an X11 carry in states that limit you to 10 rounds? Like Cali, where I used to live. I'm from Arizona. Moved to Cali in 2012. Came back 2024. Get some good hollow points in it. You're 135. There you go. Yes, yeah, I used to live in Cali. You're on the West Coast. No, I'm in Southern Arizona. Currently, we have the same time as the West Coast because we don't have daylight savings time. 357 versus nonsense groundhog in a revolver. Even groundhog didn't stand a blipping chance. Yeah. Reading some Sinaloa, Texas, Mexico. Sinaloa, dude, it's been a while since I've been there. I was there in 2009 in January. I was near Los Mochis, and the town I was in was Ehome, I think. I think my light's going dead, by the way. Ehome. Why would you be a gun owner or live in Cali? Why would you not be? That's where you need to have it, Sebastian. Only 2 states I've lived in Georgia and Florida. And Florida has open carry now. Would you love to have back? Would love to have you back. Yeah, it's been a while. I was near Los Mochis. I came into by bus from Phoenix. And then from Phoenix, I went, from Phoenix to Los Mochis, and Los Mochis to Ahome, Ahome. Got my batteries down here in my light. Let's see, I'm going to back and forth between a 4 and Commander 8 round 45 SP and SIG 3-5 macro. I have a macro, but it's not the X macro. Country doesn't care about round count. County? Oh, the county. Yeah, they don't. I have an 8-round. I have two 8-round Kimber magazines for my 45 ACP 1911, and the 2 that came with it that are 7 rounds. That are from that right there, the 1911 Springfield. Yeah, my light is dying on my thing here. Let's see. I think I got. Oh, that one's dying too. I don't have any batteries charged. Sorry, guys. It's gonna get dark in here. Let's see here. We're going to quit here in about 5 minutes anyways. Got to get some sleep. I love my 1911. Have it as a CC. There we go. Is it the full size or is it the small? Like the 1911 9mm that Kimber makes. I could have got one for pretty cheap. I think it finally sold at the pawn shop. Let's see here. It's a full size. Okay, yeah, see, mine's a full size too. It can fit the 8 rounders or the 7s, depending which ones. Everyday carry for me is my 9mm Beretta. Can't go wrong with 2 15-round mags. Yeah, I carry a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson. It's got a 12-rounder in it, and I have 2 10s for it as well. And then I have the 365 SIG that I have a 10-rounder in it. Or that one maybe is 11. I forget. Let's see. These ones are. I think these ones are 10s. The one in it has the pinky extension though. And then the SIG 2.0s. The small ones are 10, yeah, and the big ones are 12. Do you compete? I don't. I think it'd be nice to. Some of my friends from the gun and pawn shop compete at the local match on Saturdays at the local gun range. I never have. I would wonder how well I do. I don't know. I haven't done any like drills or like walking and shooting or like a fast walk or what you want to call it, almost a run and shooting. Never done any of that really. Huntum says currently with a Kimber Ultra Carry 1911, nice, and XD4. Just wish California allow more 2011s. Yeah. What ones do they allow over there? Because I know my T-Sys that I have wouldn't be allowed there because it's a threaded barrel and it has too many rounds. It's got 17 plus 1. Plus it's threaded barrel and they don't allow either of those. I don't think it has a mag lockout either. Where you pull the mag and it doesn't lock, it'll still pull the trigger. Although so does the 1911. That 1911, if you have it in your hand with a round in there, it'll go off if you squeeze that. You know how I know? I put a round through the wall one time. It doesn't have a mag lockout if you squeeze it. ICC is 1911 full and the truck sits at 12 gauge. Nice hamster. Staccato P something 4 is the only one in my knowledge. Oh, yeah, they did allow that over there. 3K. Most staccatos are cheaper than that. 25, right? In other states. Or 28. That's sad. That's the thing. Like, I have a lot of things from California. Since when I lived there, they were California approved. Like that FN, that's California's. The Gen 3 was the highest Gen Glocks that California allowed. So that's a Gen 3 20 10 millimeter. That's a Cali approved. Revolvers are exempt, so no matter if they're single action, they're exempt. If they're double, they aren't. But this one's on the roster, the 360. The AR is a California approved, so has the push button. The AK was, and I changed out the handle once I moved to Cali. Even the sniper was California approved. But going to the SHOT Show in Vegas, I've never been there. Yeah, but 12% something tax in LA. Yeah, you have. That's what's stupid, Huntum. So they have the 11% tax for ammo and firearms plus the state tax. So you're paying like 18.5 to 19% tax when you buy something in Cali of a firearm or ammo. It's dumb. And then they had that 30 and 1 for like what, a couple months, and then it didn't fly. And then you could get any amount in a month. I don't know what it is now over there. I'm just glad I'm out of there. I just feel bad for like my friends that want to buy ammo or guns or all sorts of stuff. But no, I've never been to SHOT Show. Maybe one of these days. I've been to some gun shows. They're going to have one in Tucson, a gun show. I think it's this coming weekend they're having one. I saw it on Facebook on a page, so I might check them out. I don't know. I haven't been to a gun show in Tucson since I was like 7 or 8 with my grandpa. Gun laws are better in Mexico. Yeah, a lot of them are pretty good, I've heard. I have a friend who comes in here. He wasn't on because he's normally here when I start earlier, my normal time. His name is George. He's over there from Mexico. He's a bodyguard. He's going to be moving up in the States, though. Got it lined up a job. He's got his green card come up here, and after he gets the green card figured out, he's doing other paperwork to become I don't know if it's a citizen or a temporary residence or something. But yeah, he's got a Super, he's got a 1911 38 Super, and he's got a Gold AK. That's full fun switch mode. It's got some nice stuff. Well, guys, we're going to have to close down the chat here, guys. I need a screenshot of the final, what you call it here on the, so right now the backpack is winning out. But yeah, we're going to have to go to bed, guys. Don't forget the machete. Yeah, there we go. I have a machete. It's from Brazil, or not Brazil. It's from Honduras. I was down in Honduras for a year and 7 months at a mission. Anyways, so thank you all for coming to Desert Armory More. We appreciate the subscription. Sorry it's a little dark in here. My light battery went out. But have a good one, man. I just thank you. Appreciate that. Ezriel Ramos. We hope to get to 6,000 soon. We're going to give away either a backpack, a cleaning kit, or a range bag. So like and subscribe. Turn the notifications on so you know when we're going to do that. Excuse me. Hopefully next live we'll get that. Because we're like 5,885 right now. That'll probably drop down to 5,820 something overnight. It's one of those things where you gain like 100 and then you lose about 20 or 30. Gain 100, lose 20 or 30. That's just kind of how it is, unfortunately. Between trolls that don't like you, YouTube rolling out minors, as well as YouTube will take your subscriptions away and take people away from you. This is not a cigarette, by the way. It's a sucker stick. I don't smoke. Anyways, guys, thank you again. Blessings on your night. Blessed day. Blessed rest of your life here. And when life gives you lemons instead of making lemonade, trust God instead of in those times of uncertainties. Ask him for help, and he will guide your pathway. Thank you all again for coming by. Desert Armory and More is out. Thank you, guys.